Three Omkara. So we'll start our breathing practices with Bhastrika. Bhastrika is forceful exhale and forceful inhale, and it's again a belly-based breathing. We'll do it for 20 times first, and then do such 20 sets for 3 more times. So total of 60 strokes of Bhastrika. So sit in Sukhasana at the least. If possible, go to the Siddhasana. Siddhasana is the left feet goes between the uh, knee, leg and the thigh region, and then the other feet goes over. We'll go for the second round. The last round. Feel the calmness in the mind when you put your head down and take slow breathings. We'll continue with our breathing practices and we'll continue our sectional breathing, exercising different sections or lobes of the respiratory tract. So the first part, hold back is straight. With the back straight, hold the hands next to your stomach. As you inhale, raise it up. As you exhale, take it down. We'll do it for 5 times. Slow inhale, twice the slow exhale. Next, hold your hands parallel to your chest, parallel to your shoulders. Inhale as you expand, exhale as you contract. Again, 5 times. Slow breathing. Keep the hands straight, don't bend them. The effect of the asana will be lost if you keep them bent. Keep it straight. Last time. The third part of sectional breathing. Inhale as you raise it up, exhale as you bring it down. So this is a fast breathing. It's not a slow paced breathing. So fast inhale and fast exhale. So we'll again do it for 5 times. Keep it pranic breathing. So you'll feel that variation in the sound. So the way to do it is construct your throat a bit and then do the breathing. You will see that nozzle effect. So let's do it 5 times. The next variation is we'll do slight, muscle relaxing asanas or postures with breathing. So first we'll start with the neck. The first half of the neck rotation goes in inhaling. The second half is exhaling. So inhale, exhale. So we'll do it 3 times on each sides. So back is straight, sitting straight, complete chin touching the chest and ears touching the shoulders. Starting here, inhale, half circle, exhale, very slow. Feel the stretch. Last inhale, exhale. Now reverse the direction. Last time. Next is Bhastrika. So, sorry, next is Brahmari. I missed it. So, Brahmari is close your one ear, close your ears with the thumb. The two fingers close your eyes. The ring finger closes your nose. Mouth is closed. Before all of this, take a deep breath in, extremely slow. Exhale. And as you exhale, chant Okara. I'll take my Bluetooth off so that I can close my ears. Ears closed. Take a deep breath in. Eyes, nose, mouth. We'll do it one more time. Okay, let's start with some asana practices. Sitting in the tabletop position. Legs, knees are feet distance. Keep the back straight. So move your hands accordingly. Keep it forward or backward based on where you're placed, but make sure the body is straight. The resting position is hips getting pushed up, the lower back down, and hips getting pushed down, neck going up. This is the normal resting position. From here, we'll start with Adho Mukha Svanasana. So there are two similar asanas in Adho Mukha Svanasana. We'll do both of them. One is Adho Mukha Svanasana, and the other one is Parvatasana. So feet hip distance apart. Slowly raise your feet and stay on your toes and don't go on your heels. So go on your heels, go on your toes, and then try to get the stretch. Try to put your ears between your shoulders. And slowly try to put the feet on the ground. Push the hip backward. Push the hip backward, keeping the ears between the shoulders. Slowly raise your heels. Bring it down. Raise your heels down. Now, gentle walk standing. You'll get the stretch in the hamstrings. Feel the stretch. Focus on the feet. Once you're here, try to touch the chin to the chest and push the hip backward. Slowly come down. We'll do one more time, but the fast one, just the Adho Mukha Svanasana, where the chin touches the chest, and then standing on the heels. Go to the Asana Sthiti, touch the chin to chest. This time, try to get the stretch in your neck. This is all about perfection. Usually, first time when we do asana on a day, it is trying to adjust your body to that asana. The second time is improving, and third time is trying to do a little better than what we already could do. So third time is learning, second time is setting ourselves right, first time is acclimatizing. So we'll go to the next one. There is a Marjarasana. Again, we'll do it for 5 times. Feet hip distance. As you inhale, push the hip up and then neck up. So sorry, push the hip down and neck up. And as you exhale, raise your back, touch the chin to the chest. So we'll do it 5 times. Slow breathing. Try to get maximum stretch up or down. Focus on the breath. Next is another variation in Adho Mukha Svanasana, but this time it is more of a Vinyasa Yoga. So the first part of the Vinyasa is getting into Adho Mukha Svanasana. The second one is we'll raise the leg and walk back and forth. Starting here, going into Adho Mukha Svanasana phase. So this is the typical Adho Mukha Svanasana. Ears between your shoulders, complete heels on the ground. Now, as a variation in this, we'll raise the right leg up and keep it straight. Get the stretch. And then bring it back. Keep the leg straight if possible. Other leg. One more time. Better than the last time. Keep the leg straight, knee straight if possible. This gives you a very good stretch on the back, lower back especially. Because of lack of movements, since we're all remotely or connected, glued to home, this gives you a good stretch in the back, which is much needed. So the next asana that we have is Anantasana. So lay to the side. This is again a slow varying. We'll do a complete asana. So completely straight. Lay on the side. This is one of the meditational poses, and that is probably the reason why Lord Vishnu is in this pose. You get a complete stretch of the body at the same time. If you are able to stand in the pose for few seconds, the focus grows. So your body starts wobbling if you're completely on the side, only on the side. So focus to stay stable. Whenever wherever you find it stable, not on the sides, at least a little tilted side, hold your toes and bring them next to your belly button. Keep them straight. Hold the toes and slowly, as you inhale, raise it up and then take it all the way up to the top. Inhale and keep it straight. If possible, hold the 5 digits of your feet with your hands and get the stretch. One more time. Get the stretch. Get it down and then feel the stretch. Let's reverse it on the other side. Keep the body straight. You'll get a good stretch. Try and keep the legs straight. Most unstable state. If you're feeling highly stable, that means you're not doing it the correct way. It is told that the ideal way of doing it, only Lord Vishnu could do it, but let's try to practice it. Now, any stabler position, bring your feet next to the belly button. Hold the toes and slowly raise it up. Get the good stretch by opening your hip region. And then down. Last time, raise up 5 digits, pulling down. Take it down. Next is Ardhakati Chakrasana, sitting position. So back straight, raise your hands up. The other hand is next to your stomach. Touch the shoulder to the ear and then slowly bend to the side. Other hand, stretch it. To complete the stitch, twist on both the sides, little fast movement. One, two, three. Every time, try to get the more stretch. So we'll do the Navasana series. We still have some time. So the plan is the Navasana, Naukasana, and then Ardhanavasana, Purna Navasana, Naukasanchalana, backward and forward. And then I'm looking at my list, and then we'll do variations in Shalabhasan. So Ardha Shalabhasan, Purna Shalabhasan, Shalamba Shalabhasan, and then the twisted part of it. So we have a series of 8 asanas now. So we'll start with the basic Ardhanavasana. So I'm keeping the phone a little further so that the coverage is better. Try rest the complete back, especially the lower back. The lower back usually doesn't get rested by itself. So try to test the lower back to the ground. So what it means is some part of your back is not getting the support of the ground, but you get the lower back to the ground and then stretch your legs. Hands next to your legs. Throughout these asanas, it is a shallow breathing. So there is no inhale and exhale fixed pattern. Try and do slow breathings, not deep breathings, but regular breathing, slow breathings. Toes together, get the stretch, toes pulling down, hands pulling down, but the neck pulling up. Now put your feet hip distance, raise your right feet to about 20 degrees, and then make circles with your toes. 1, 2, 3, opposite 1, 2, 3. Raise the complete leg up, stretch it out, stretch the feet out, make bigger circles. Pada Chakrasana, opposite 1, 2, 3. Now take the other leg 20 degree and make small circles with your ankle. 1, 2, 3. Opposite 1, 2, 3. 60 degree. Spread it outward. Make circles. 1, 2, 3. Opposite 1. Next, raise both the feet at 20 degrees and keep them stable. Slowly bring them down. We'll again raise it to 20 degree and then keep them stable for about 10 seconds. It's a great exercise on the core of your body, abdominal core. Toes together, 20 degree. Now we'll go with Purna Navasana. Raise both the legs and raise the little part of your upper back. 20 degrees legs. Relax. Again together. 20-degree up. Now we'll do the Nauka Sanchalanasana, that is rowing the boat. So try not to touch your back to the ground or feet on the ground. So keep it in the Navasana itself and then try to row the boat. Because to row a boat, you need to make a boat out of it. So let's try to do 7 times forward rowing and change direction while you're in the Navasana and make a reverse rowing. So this is the Naukasana. 1, 2, hands open completely. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. Next, as a part of the same, let's fold the legs and try to pull it in. Slowly try to pull your legs upward. Make sure both the feet are completely touching each other. It's not a contact at an angle, but a complete touch. Whenever comfortable, raise up, touch your toes to your forehead or nose. Hands on the side. One feet goes on the knee. And then we'll do the first variation in Shavadharakarshan before we go to the Shalabhasana. So these are the filler asanas that gives you counter stretches. Twist on one side and try to touch the knees to the ground. Use the hands support and then look on the other side, hands also stretch. Stretch. We'll do one more time, but a fast pace. Next is Shalabhasana. So we'll roll over the back and continue with Shalabhasana. Hands go beneath your thighs. Try and get the stretch. Keep the hands straight and try to touch the forehead to the ground without your nose touching the ground and get the stretch in your neck. Toes together. Next, raise one leg up, but make sure the hips are completely grounded. The hips are not raised or twisted. So raise the right one to start with. Forehead on the ground. Preferably knees are straight. Get the stretch. Go down. Other leg. Get the stretch. Down. We'll do the Purna Shalabhasana. That is both the legs up. Forehead on the ground. Legs down. Try to keep the knees straight and do it again. Now we'll go with Shalabhasana. Raise your right leg and support your left feet on the knee. This is a good stretch. Down. Other leg. It's a great stretch. Enjoy that stretch. Next, we'll raise the right leg in Shalabhasana and then try to twist it. So Shalabhasana and twist while looking on the same side. Try to look at the heel of your feet. On the same side, looking through the same side, not across. Other leg, raise it, turn around and look the heel. Let's sleep in the fish pose. One leg comes completely up and then hand goes on the other side. Makarasana. Try the other leg. Look the other side. This is a relaxing asana with a good stretch. Slowly come back. We'll do Dhanurasana, Jhula Dhanurasana, and then we'll also do the Chakrasana. So we'll go to Dhanurasana. Dhanurasana is the bow pose. Try to keep the knees together. Get the good stretch. Forehead on the ground, nose not on the ground. Slowly pull the body up. When comfortable, swing. We'll do Chakrasana also before we go and take the resting pose. We'll take the resting pose for a couple of seconds. Sit in Padmasana. While you're in Padmasana, go down and relax. Try and get the complete thighs on the ground. Relax. This is one of the best relaxing poses. Once done, you get that complete body relaxation. We'll do Padma Shavasana. Relax your body in Padmasana. Feel the stretch. Focus on the breath. Bring your focus and concentration back. Whenever comfortable, turn to the side, if possible in Padmasana, otherwise in Sukhasana, and sit up. Hands in the prayer position. We'll chant Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina together. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Satyakam. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Any suggestions? Any improvement feedback? Okay. Thank you. Thanks everyone for joining. Have a good day.
धन्यवाद. Thank you, जी.
Thank
Dhanyawad.
you. Good
Thank you.
set.
Thank you, Prabhat ji.
Thank you.